everybody. If you're a prepper or into the outdoors, you may need or want or a necessity have one of these. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, on this beautiful Friday. It's a Good Friday here in Switzerland. The trees are blooming. We got some sun out, partly cloudy, but still a beautiful day and quite warm. You can probably see the sweat on my forehead. Been a pretty warm day. Anyway, I've been busy running around, cleaning up, looking for some documents. Man, I tell you right now, you never can find what you're looking for, especially after you've moved. Anyway, I'm bringing to you today a product that I've had for some long time now, and I'm so happy to have one. And I spoke about this, I don't know if I've told you before, but I write for a survival magazine, some articles. Well, I've written 3 articles so far and had 2 published. The third one's about to be published here for the next month. The magazine's gone hardbound now, should I say softbound. It wasn't just online, now it's gone more than online. I'm waiting for my copy to come to me for my last article. But it's I think it's called APS Circle or something like that. I'll put the information down below. Sort of bad about it. I haven't seen it. I mean, I've seen the the digital copy of it, but I have not seen the hard copy. So I'm looking forward to getting that and seeing mine. Well, you won't see my name published in it, but I'm going with another name, a writer's name. But anyway, I speak about this current month. I'm almost. Next month's coming out, I think, or the month after that, about prepping. And right now with the situation around the world, people are doing more prepping and stuff. So, and one of those things that I suggest is get yourself one of these. Now, this is a Grundig radio. This is the Mini World 100 PE, okay? Made by Grundig. Here, you'll get a good look at it right here. And man, this thing picks up a lot of channels. Even right here, just right before I was, I threw some batteries in it because I don't store batteries inside of it. It has a small clip that clips on the back to put it on your belt. But here's the data information, if you can see it right there. The Grundig FM 84, 108 milliamps, AM 525, 1710 kilohertz, SW5 90, 1800 millihertz, and a battery DC3V, Mini World 100 PE. And it works also. Now you can see it has different positions right here, huh? So you can go through different setups, and then you have a tuning dial, volume off, and then you have an earphone, and it works. I've tested that. It works with your regular iPhone earphones actually also. And so it works with all those. It has a long antenna, which is, pretty long, huh? And it does pick up really well, okay? I'll turn it on real quick if I can. Well, here, I've actually...
like people are like, I do comedy, I do videos. People are always very cautious. They're like, if I wanted to start drinking Chinese tea, how would I do it?
Now, I think this is being...
Put in water and you boil.
I think this is being heard from the United States. It's American Voice, and and there, of course, I've picked up, of course, Swiss, Spanish, American English, some further east, and that's just right here before I get online. But anyway, what's good about having these is you can keep up. If the lights go off, things go out, you can keep up with what's going on in the world with one of these right here. And it comes with this right here comes with a little small leather. It's a faux leather pouch, and it's protected pretty well because there's some scratches on the back of it from just being inside. I used to carry it with me around a whole lot, and now I don't carry it so much. It's more of something I keep in one location, and then if I need it, I can pull it out. This piece right here clips on it. The back of it clips on it right here. You have it's not very strong, but you could actually clip it on your belt if you wanted to. Me, I'm gonna keep it inside of like one of my little pouches like this one right here. Stick it inside this right here, along with the full leather pouch, and with I have some batteries in one of these right here. So, emergency radio. Okay, you can listen to what's going on in the world if you don't have, if all shit hits the fan, sort of, And so, it's one of those things that I suggest you find, you get into. If you get one, that's great. Remember, 1 is none, 2 is 1, 3 is 2, all this kind of stuff. So get you a couple of these right here. Always have a backup, I guess a backup plan. And this is quite light. You can carry it with you easily in your backpack. If there's a couple of you, each one of you carry one and you use one, to listen in on short bursts of information, that may come out. If, like I said, if you find yourself in a situation like what's happening in Ukraine or a total pandemic or something like that. I'm not a fearmonger. I'm much more calm and realistic. I know these things can happen. I just don't see it happening much further west. And it could happen tomorrow. I was wrong about Ukraine also. I figured that Russia would never invade Ukraine after Crimea. I figured that things would have been different. But anyway, that's another conversation. This is about being prepared for the eventuality that it may happen. And also, it's good to have around the house just in case like a storm hits or something like that. All the electricity gets knocked out. This way you can listen in on what's going on. Okay. Now, sure, quite often nowadays we can take our cell phones and we can listen. I'm using my cell phone to film this right here. I have an iPhone 8s, and you can use this right here to a certain level. But what if the storm? What if things, satellite disruption or this kind of stuff, or cell phone disruption? If there's cell phone disruption, then there's going to be internet disruption, and you're not going to have all that stuff. So these right here will come in handy. Now, these also exist from other companies. Certain companies, they make them primarily for Africa and places like this. The crank ones that crank up, and then you get about a couple of minutes of usage out of it. Then you got to re-crank it up in a couple of minutes of usage. And those are really nice to have also, and good to have around the house. And I definitely suggest having this kind of stuff. I'll put it back here so you can get a look at it, sitting back there. It's not very big, not even bigger than my hand. So, yeah, there's a usage for this. There's a reason to have all this kind of stuff. And I just suggest that you maybe have one or two in your gear. Now, I only have one, and I need to get a second one. And I'm going to look into that a little bit later. Handheld radios, this kind of stuff, we can talk a little bit about that. Those are good, but the problem is that here in Switzerland, you have to have a license to get something with any kind of power in it. If not, it's going to be line of sight, and it's going to be quite close. I do have some handheld radios, that I can't remember who made them, but I think Midland. I have Midland handheld radios, and they work fine, but they're not the police radios or military radios. They're not very powerful whatsoever. So if you're in a small group, a small element, you want to communicate with one another, something like that, okay. But in reality, they have their uses, but they also have their limits. So you have to be aware of that and be careful of that. Also, remember, improper use of radio can pinpoint your position. So you have to be careful of that too. So all these things you have to add into it. You got to remember. Those of us in the military, we were trained how to use radios. We took those courses and we use them in real life. And nowadays they're much more secure. But a normal person like myself, I'm not going to have a secure radio system. And I'm by myself right now. My bugging out is going to be me bugging to probably get my kids who are in 2 different countries. So it's trying to get to them. So, or get them somewhere safe from there. But yeah, there are situations right now, like I said, further in the east, people in Ukraine who are dealing with these kind of situations and trying to get information and news. And what's saving them are these little small handheld radios, or if they have some kind of radio system at home that's either battery operated and they have batteries, or they have a solar system that's still functional. And very few places that may have some electricity that's still functional. So it's good to have this. Some of these things, you need light, a candle will work. But if you want to hear what's going on in the world, okay, you need to get yourself something that can listen into and tune into what's going on in the world. And there's FM, AM, SW1, all the way down to SW6. And this right here, like I said, is made by Grundig. It's a Mini World 100 PE, and it's quite compact. You see it fits in my hand. Probably, I bet you could probably get this thing inside of a small little Tupperware container also if you want to keep it protected, keep it from getting wet and damaged. So It's quite good. I don't think it's waterproof at all, and I don't expect it to be waterproof. But even if it was, I'd treat it as if it wasn't. So anyway, those of you who are interested, like I said, there's information in Grundig, and find yourself one. I don't think I paid that much for it, and I think I got it online. I found it, and I'll look up more information and put it at the bottom of this video. But anyway, listen, I want to thank you all for coming to my channel. I appreciate if you all will subscribe, share, and give me a thumbs up. And please, please share my channel with everybody you know. And I hope you enjoy it. And please leave comments. If you have any questions or have any comments to leave down below, please do so. I'm all ears. Anyway, I'll talk to you again soon. I hope you all are having a great Easter weekend. Although Easter's another week away, it's coming up. And I hope you're all having good weather and enjoying your time off. But I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.